How's it going? I'm Lee, and you're watching the Tall Tesla Guy. So, what we're going to jump right into today, and we're going to kind of go between this and showing you some of the stuff with the car anyway, but we're going to be talking about the Tesla. I mean, as you know, we talk about everything from lifestyle, DIY, and certainly Tesla stuff, so which is what we're going to be going over today. And we're going to talk specifically about the delivery experience. Now, it's been over a month since we took delivery of our Tesla Model Y. It was back in mid-September. Now we ordered it back in July, and you guys have seen the other videos. I guess I'll put a tag up there for them. Just talking about the ordering experience, which was seamless and great, and then the actual pickup. Now, this is a pickup in an unusual year. There's a lot going on this year, as you guys know, and it made us nervous buying a car, but they made it seamless as possible. We didn't have to have any interaction with anybody if we didn't want to. They would even deliver it to our house, you know, that sort of thing. So it was, that part was great, but the build up to it, and I've had a lot of people ask me questions about this on the comments and on my social pages, just to say, you know, how, you know, the delivery as far as the quality, the panel gaps, all that kind of stuff, how did it work out? Should I pull the trigger and get a Tesla Model Y or 3 or X or S? Or should I just go for something else? You know, quality, where does it stand now? So I really wanted to kind of touch on that a little bit and kind of dive into it. So as you guys know, our experience was great. I mean, we had very minor issues with it, but it kind of made me think about it. Is that uncommon? Was it unique to us? Or is that just a, you know, indication of their quality improvements that they've been seeing, which would be fantastic and great. So I wanted to kind of dive into that a little bit as well. But, you know, one of the things that I'll know when you start doing research on this kind of stuff is that there's 1,001 videos and 1,001 web pages, and you know, there's even an app you can download on your phone, Android or iPhone, as a delivery checklist. And I'll show you a screen grab of it just so you can see what it is, but it kind of gives you more than you need to know to look for, stuff that you would never normally look for when you buy a car. I bought cars before, and we've, you know, kind of combed them over and then just bought them, I guess. But you know, after watching every video on it about the Tesla experience, they kind of create this unnecessary, uneasy feeling about buying a Tesla. Like the quality is going to be so terrible, you're going to drive away with 3 wheels, all that sort of stuff. And you know, it's just not the case. But there are some things to kind of look for, and that's kind of what that delivery checklist will go through with you. But I wanted to kind of touch base on that, looking back on it. So, you know, I did download the delivery checklist. I went there with it. I didn't print it out, but you know, I watched video after video about what to look for. I talked to our friends who have a Model 3, kind of their experience, that kind of thing. And so we got there, and I filmed it, and you know, that's the delivery day experience video that we have there. I started to think to myself, with all this stuff that's out there for the delivery checklist, all these videos, maybe I'm going to be too picky. And when I was looking at stuff, I was noticing minor paint defects, super minor. You know, I didn't have any panel gaps, so I was lucky there, but you know, a little bit of an unalignment on the door. But in reality, it wasn't affecting the drive, it didn't affect the wind noise, anything like that. So in my case, everything went great, and I thought to myself, I'm just being too picky. In fact, a couple of times my wife looked at me and thinking like, what are you doing? You know, what are you talking about? There's no real problem. She didn't even see it. She didn't even notice it. You know, it's important to know, to go into any sort of buying experience, to have, you know, all the information possible before you get there so that you can make an informed decision. You know, obviously there are some quality issues with Teslas, and as you've seen, I mean, you know, between the panel caps and then in the news recently with the you know, panoramic glass roof flying off, or you know, recalls on things that they had in different markets and stuff like that. You know, things not working, seats not being attached properly. But you know, you hope that stuff like that is a one-off, and as soon as they find out about it, they fix it. They put a new bracket in, you bring it back in there for service. The service experience was great for me too. They didn't really fix anything, but the overall setup, delivery of, you know, all that kind of stuff was great. So I didn't have any problems with that either. So that kind of worked out well. But you know, really, it's just kind of keeping everything in mind and kind of you know, just keeping an open mind about it, I guess. it's going to be a fantastic vehicle for you when you do get it. You're going to really enjoy the drive. It's unlike anything I've ever been in my entire life, and I've told you that in every single video we've been in. Really, real quick too. I mean, if it's your first time here, think about subscribing. We do get videos in there once a week, if not twice a week, and it's a lot of great, engaging content that I think you'll enjoy. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you for sure. And hit that like button if you're thinking about it, or if it fits your fancy. But I wanted to kind of level set it a little bit to say, like, looking back on it, I'm glad that I knew what I knew going into the purchase. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to talk. The community is such a fantastic group of people, the Tesla community, that is, in that everybody is open and willing to share. And then on top of that, the creators on YouTube that are making videos, talking about their experiences, really helped in my buying decision. It helped me be prepared for the buying decision. Obviously, a lot of it is kind of up to you, your experience, what you're looking for, whether it fits your life, that kind of thing. I can tell you it fits my life. I think a lot of the people that have videos out there, they can say that it fits their life. We don't have 10 kids, we only have one. So it's not as much of an issue for stuff and space, but we wanted to make sure we had it just in case, or at least I did. We have a big dog. I wanted to make sure he could fit in there so we could take him on trips as well. And I needed the mileage. I wanted the range on there too, so we could go on these long road trips. I don't live near my family anyway, at least my immediate family. They're about 7 states away. We have family on the other side of the country. We're kind of in the middle here. So, stuff like that was really important to me, and that's stuff to kind of consider when you're thinking about buying it or you're thinking about looking into it. But in reality, the car is going to be fantastic, and if you're really thinking about a Tesla, you're gonna love it. It's just a matter of whether or not the quality has improved, and I would say that it has. There's plenty of videos talking about what it was before, what it is now, and then I can tell you my experience has been fantastic. I am involved in a lot of the forums on like the social media platforms as well, to just to kind of engage with other owners and other people looking to buy it, to see what they were thinking of. You get a lot of like tips and tricks on there too, and it's definitely helped me out a lot in my experience or in my journey so far. So definitely something to recommend as well. But what I can say, keep an eye out for that stuff. Keep an open mind about it when you're buying it. It's obviously not a cheap car, but you want to say, like, is it going to affect the drive, the quality, the wind, the noise, anything like that, the battery? If it is, then bring it in, get it fixed, or make a different decision. Otherwise, I'd say pull the trigger. You're gonna enjoy it. You're never gonna regret it. That's for sure. I certainly haven't. The only thing I regret is when I'm not driving it, which is just a weird experience. Driving my other vehicle, which drives fine. It's a gas vehicle, but I get back into the Tesla and I just enjoy the ride better. Even when I'm not using autopilot or not using the technology, it's so smooth, the acceleration, and like everybody says, it's like a broken record. But I mean, the drive and everything is just great. I just really enjoy that part of it too. So, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. We really just wanted to touch on the driver checklist, and then kind of my experience so far, looking back on the delivery, looking back on the quality things that I pointed out, whether or not they still bother me, and which they don't, and delivery experience was great. So like I said, if you haven't already, think about subscribing, hit that like button, all the normal sort of stuff. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you buy one, if you're thinking about buying one, what's putting you on the fence, what's keeping you there, and then I'll be happy to. I answer all the comments anyway. So I hope you guys are having a great week so far, having a great day so far, and you're staying safe out there. Thanks again for watching.